Needless to say, they didn't do very well in the game. But he's red. Yeah. What I was seeing. Yeah, there we go. %. How did he chunk me? Nice, good shit.
You forgot the email, took about 3 days.
That Dom is so far out. Nice. Oh my god. I'm so. What is this guy's ping? It's the same as mine. What the fuck? I'm dead. It's just, dude.
What's up, YouTubers? Today's video, I want to teach you guys how to earn Diamond Master in 2v2 boxes. And hopefully I'm going to provide the information you guys are looking for you to improve, and hopefully you're able to earn Diamond Master. I will also be talking about how you could be more effective with the Gnasher shotgun. I'll be talking about how to use a Gnasher and how to get better with a shotgun. To start things off, the Gnasher is an 8-round pump action shotgun, and it's pretty much the most famous weapon. Anyway, let's not talk about the past. But anyway, guys, once again, 2v2 box is basically, 2v2 with the Gnasher, and the map is much smaller, which takes place in War Machine. If anybody's familiar with 2v2 boxes, it's most likely because you're familiar with Gears of War UE. That's where it came from. But other than that, the game was really fun. It's really cool that you don't start with any other weapon, just the Gnasher itself, and pretty much it's the most famous weapon in Gears of War. That's what started Gears of War, I like to say, when it comes to close quarter combat. And this is what all the trash talking, all the sweatiness comes from, is from the Gnasher itself. And let you guys know, to be really honest with you, this is the easiest game mode to earn Diamond Master in, hands down. I couldn't even explain to you how fast I got it. If I wanted to, I could have got it in day one, but I worked a lot and had to do a lot of things. But you're very capable of getting it in day one if you're very dedicated. And if your KD and win ratio is already high, then it's going to be an absolute breeze. One thing, guys, I want to say is I am happy that it's actually comp tuning and not core tuning. The difference between core and comp is night and day. Core, you have way more range and way more power than Gnasher. And I'm going to tell you guys what's wrong with that. That defeats the purpose of really engaging someone in close range. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's face it. Have you ever got one-shot shotgun down about 20 feet when it's active, and you're not even that close to their opponent? It's crazy how powerful basic core is. So, if it was in 2v2 boxes, honestly, people won't even care about having close, range combat. So, basic core tuning takes away what makes the Gnasher shotgun so unique in close quarter combat. And that's not talking about core Lancer, but I'm not going to discuss that because this is not what it's about. But I'm just discussing why core is way more unbalanced than comp tuning. So basically, I want to say is that I'm just happy that comp is the tuning. And I know a lot of people are going to get frustrated that it is. But look at this. If you guys are not very familiar with comp tuning and you want to practice, 2v2 Gnashers is the perfect game mode for you. You could get familiar with if you're playing escalation, because most of the time people are already shotgun battle and escalation. Well, obviously, most people shotgun battle and core also, but a good majority of people, like 40% of people, Lancer. Because a Lancer is so overpowered in core, but you guys get the point. Okay, let's talk about the problems with the Gnasher. And let's face it, everybody's watching this video knows this is true. Everybody has went through this. Then either the Gnasher is going to one-shot someone down or kill him immediately, or you're going to point blank somebody and they don't die. I don't know what it is with Gnasher. Sometimes it's going to work, sometimes it doesn't. It happens to everybody all the time. I don't know what's up with this game. Every game is not perfect, especially Gears of War, obviously. But I want to say the Gnashers probably runs into the most problems that I have ever seen compared to other games when it comes to shotguns. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just something different, unique about Gears of War. But I want to say most of the time the Gnasher works, but you're going to have those days where you're not going to be able to point blank somebody. I don't know what it is. It's just how Gears of War is, guys. And here's an example I'm talking about. As you can see, I was able to one-shot somebody. But now look at this clip. What? He's 90%. No, he's not that hurt. Never mind. I know what I said. Oh, he choked.
What?
What?
Bro, wait. I need to watch that again. Hold on. Did I actually miss that, bro?
No way. No.
Wait,
way.
what?
No.
I actually
way.
didn't even miss. I didn't even miss.
This fucking game, bro.
Bro.
Unbelievable, right, guys? Not only did he put a couple of shotgun shells into him, but when he jumped over cover, he point blank him at fucking close range, like literally right fucking front of him, as you guys can see. So I don't know. I have no words to say. Like I said, guys, your shotgun's gonna be massively overpowered, or it's gonna shoot marshmallows. There's nothing that anybody can do. Nobody knows why. It could be the game's latency, or I don't know. There's no clear answer behind this, guys. But if you guys are like stunned or mind blown, comment below my channel, let me know. But then, guys, one big tip for 2v2 boxes is try to play with a teammate. If you're playing by yourself, okay, let me think about this for a second. Yes, you can play by yourself. You could carry anybody, or you could carry yourself. It's possible. But once again, everybody knows it's a lot easier to play with a teammate that has experience with a Gnasher. Playing with somebody randomly, you never know what you're gonna run into. You'll be surprised. And not only that, if you play by yourself, there's a high chance that that teammate may quit in game. I ran into like probably so many people that quit, but it's funny because I haven't lost a 2v1, so I don't know how yet, but you guys get my point. And not only that, another big tip is if you're playing with a teammate who's better than you, I advise him to be in your first spawn. Unfortunately, I don't understand 2v2 boxes because whoever's in the first spawn gets to spawn a little closer to the middle of the map, and I'm not a big fan of that. I strongly believe that both people should spawn equally, not who has a more upper advantage. So that's a little big problem in my opinion, but I don't know what's their idea for putting it that way. Hopefully they fix it so it'll be much more fair. So what I'm saying is whoever's in the front spawn has a bigger advantage into a shotgun battle. So if somebody runs slightly faster than the other, he could possibly shotgun you before you could shotgun him. So that's something to think about. And once again, thank God it's competitive tuning, not core tuning. Because if it was core tuning, people at front spawn will have a way bigger advantage to shotgun you further away and put more damage into you. So very smart idea from Coalition. Another overpowered tip, guys, is when you hear someone act reloading, you want to try your absolute hardest to rush a guy immediately. Especially if he jams his weapon. If he misses an active or he's trying to get an active, you have to be quick and fast. That is your advantage right there. You can time it when someone's reloading. So if you have a good headset and you can hear them reloading, then it's going to be a really big advantage for you. So I can't quite explain how many times I took advantage of people reloading during a fight. So, and if they miss an active, holy shit, you are fucking screwed. So that's a neat tip right there, guys, is you got to pay attention when someone reloads. Another good tip is if you need to act to reload into a battle and you feel like the guy's gonna rush you, I guess you can run away a little bit and stall some time. But remember, try your hardest not to get shotgun when you're in the distance. So yes, it's much harder when someone's gonna shotgun you because it's not core, but it's something to think about because it puts a little bit more damage to you than he's gonna have a little bit bigger advantage against you. So it's something to really think about. Another tip, guys, is when you're in a 2v1 battle because either your partner quit or your partner crashed for whatever reason, anything could happen. My advice to you is you have to rush immediately. You have to go for his one-shot potentials. Here's the problem. If you stall, those guys are going to shotgun you from the front and back. They're going to be able to angle you. So if you're trying to shotgun battle one person, the other person is going to come around and try to put some damage into you. You have no advantage whatsoever. So you need to rush and hopefully get those one-shot potentials. Now, the problem is if they stall and they shotgun from a distance and not rush you immediately, you're in a huge disadvantage. So it just sucks when you're in 2v1 battle, but it's something to think about. But surprisingly, I haven't lost. I don't know why. I'm surprised, but I literally ran into like probably 3 times where I 2v1 people by myself. So I got really lucky. But my tip is that I immediately had to rush and try to go over his one-shot shotgun potential. So just like I said, try your hardest to rush and be really aggressive. Even though a lot of Gears of War players are already aggressive. So if you're really good at rushing, then you're going to be in a huge advantage. But still, a 2v1 battle is not fun whatsoever. Now guys, this is very strange what I'm going to show you in this video. But I slow motion this clip because what I do is I reaction shot from spawn. So basically what I'm trying to say is when I reaction shot, I want to be able to put a tiny bit of damage into my opponent across the map. So what I'm trying to explain is, you know how everybody runs to shotgun battles where you get 99% hit? I kind of want to say that by reactive shotting and putting a tiny little bit more damage, it's able to give me a more potential to one-shot somebody down and not get 99%. It's something small. I don't know if it really 100% works, but I want you guys to comment below my channel. Let me know if that really works. But that's what I usually do. I want to believe it works. So you guys don't have to do that, but it's something to really keep in mind. So I don't know, but you know what I mean? Like everybody has gotten into shotgun battles where they put into at least 90% or 99% hit, and I know it triggers everybody. So that's why I reaction shot from spawn. So now you guys know. As you guys can see, I am down, and the guy's trying to finish me off, and he does. But my partner manages to kill him because he paid attention to me instead of my other partner. So what I'm trying to say is you don't always want to pay attention to a guy that's down. You want to be able to finish off the other guy. So if you could, for example, if you put a shotgun shell to somebody that's down and you have the opportunity to finish off a guy that's still alive and that's not down, then it's going to ultimately cost you the round. So you guys want to try to avoid that as much as possible. Another way to really bait somebody is if somebody's down, try hardest to crawl away from the enemy, so your partner could try to finish him off. So you basically don't always try to pick up your partner either. If you pick up your partner, there's a chance that you could get shotgun down too. So I can't explain to you how many times I have seen this while playing 2v2 boxes. I always take advantage when somebody's down. I usually go for the guy that's still standing up. So I pretend like I'm about to rush his partner. So, and if you're down, try to bait him to come towards you by crawling away as fast as you can if possible, and let your teammate try to finish him off. So basically try to use your down body as bait. So it catches people off guard all the time. Now in this clip, you're going to see the example of what I'm talking about. I down somebody, but I don't finish him off because I go for the other guy. So I could take this opportunity to shock him down. But I know many people are going to be very tempted to try to get that kill that you just down somebody. I know it's very tempting, but trust me guys, if you go the other way around, it's going to be much better and you're going to have a higher chance to win the round. So if you, like I said, just try your hardest to practice on that. Now, if you're in a situation where it's a 2v1, well, this is a very overpowered tip I'm going to tell you guys. If there's one guy left and it's just you and your partner, what you guys want to do is you actually want to go in the opposite direction, far away, and just shocking him. You guys want to play for damage. Now, here's the problem, and I ran into this so many times. I said earlier, if you're by yourself against 2 people, you want to go for his one-shot shotgun potential. So, yes, what I'm saying is if there's a 1 enemy team left, he's going to do that exact same thing against you. So you rather just, in my opinion, I'd rather just shotgun distance him with my partner and play for damage on him, because there's a high chance that he's going to try his hardest to go for a one-shot shotgun potential. So that's why a lot of people often get in shotgun battles separate in 2 different covers, and people that are in a 1v2ing battle take advantage to try to go for a 1v1 battle. So you want to work together with your partner to take someone down together if there's 1 enemy left. It's a very overpowered tip, guys. Now guys, another giant tip is Tryhards never shotgun battle at the sandbags in front of your spawn. I cannot even explain how much I hate those fucking sandbags. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. If you're using a mouse and keyboard, get ready. You will jump over that cover by accident all the time. It's so hard to up A with the mouse and keyboard. And I'm going to talk about the up A reaction shots in a second. But anyway, avoid those sandbags at all costs. I have even seen console players jump over the sandbags, and I know they get fucking pissed, but I'm telling you, avoid it of all costs. Do not bother wall bouncing in those sandbags. They will just force you to jump over, and you'll get fucked hard. So avoid it at all costs, guys. Like, it's so annoying. And I'm sure if you guys go through that, comment to my channel below and let me know if you do. But I go through it all the time where I'm trying to up A and I jump over by accident. So fuck those sandbags.
You know a good trick? You go right, I go left, we'll keep like that. But good trick is mark him as soon as you see him.
As you heard from Mr. Bean, that's a really good tip right there, guys. As you mark the guy before you get into the fight, so you can see what he's going to do, and you can plan out your shotgun shots into your opponent through the wall, so you could predict what he's going to do. So that's a very overpowered tip that I didn't 100% thought of. But thank you, Mr. Bean, for providing that tip for me and the other YouTubers. So neat tip right there, guys. Now, guys, I slow motion this clip because what I like to do is I like to bait my opponent to fire his first shotgun shell. The way I do is I make him... Well, I pretend like I'm about to peek him, and then as soon as he fires that shotgun shot, that's when I go for the kill. So I like to bot walk towards an enemy when that happens. So it gives him the best option to one-shot potential for a kill. So baiting your opponent is the easiest way. And the easiest way to do that is if you're on the right side of the map. If you're on the left side, it's going to be much harder. Unfortunately, in Gears of War 4, you can't change angles. The only way you can do that is if you're pointing your gun in a direction from the left side, and then you get out of cover. That's the only way you could do it. There's some games like Star Wars Battlefront where you could change the angle of which side you want to fire your weapon. Unfortunately, you can't do it in this game, so the right side is much easier to go for those one-shot potential kills if you're baiting your opponent. If you're baiting your opponent to fire the shotgun shell first. So it's a neat tip right there, guys. Another very important tip is try hardest to not move a lot. What I mean is, honestly, wall bouncing is not that important in this game mode. It's actually hard to wall bounce. I notice many people just try the hardest to wall bounce and move super fast, and honestly it's going to cost you the round. Because once again, there's not too many walls to wall bounce to, and if you wall bounce too fast, you're going to make a mistake where you're going to be able to just dive in by accident or jump. And if you do that, it's going to cost you the round. I can't explain how many times I've caught people off guard by doing that. So honestly, I play a little slow. I play in the perfect middle where I know when I have to play fast or I know when I have to play very slow. So it's something to really think about. And not only that, if you're serious about movement, use a controller. Don't use a mouse and keyboard. Yes, a mouse and keyboard is a little easier to aim, but honestly, a controller is much better if you're playing the PC. So, and not only that, it's very rare for people to play mouse and keyboard. Like, for example, like I know a lot of people are very surprised that I play mouse keyboard with controller. And honestly, I really 100% feel like if I was going to be serious using controller, I feel like I could win more fights with a shotgun and 2v2 boxes with a controller than the mouse and keyboard. So it's something to think about. Another tip, guys, is turn blood and gore off. Like, there's no point having on. One of the reasons is because when you're shotgunning battle with somebody, what's going to happen is they're going to have a moment where your screen turns bloody because if you kill somebody at close range or the shotgun right in front of you and you didn't die, that blood's going to block your vision. And not only that, blood and gore actually hurts your performance whether you're on PC or Xbox. Think about it. Think about all the visuals the console or the PC has to render when you're killing somebody with blood and gore on. So having it off makes it a much more smoother gameplay and much more smoother experience, and it's just much easier to land shots on your opponent than it is with blood and gore on. So but it's just my opinion. I know it's sort of a fact, but if you like blood and gore on, by all means go for it, but I fucking hate it. So another effective tip, guys, I can advise you to do is when you're shotgun battle with somebody and you notice his teammate's really far away, you actually don't want to go towards that guy. You want to go to the other guy where your partner's shotgunning him. I slow motion this clip to show you the perfect example so you guys could double team one person. So if you're a far away distance from your partner, well, people are going to take advantage of that, like exactly I just did. So think about that for a second before you decide to go far away and try a shotgun battle. So if I ever see that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go try a shotgun the other guy from behind and work with my teammate. So it's such an effective way to kill somebody easily. So it's very overpowered and very effective. I've done it so many times. I'm sure it pisses a lot of people off. But That's why I advise you play with a partner and communicate and make sure you do everything correctly. Another tip is, if you die and you land shotgun shell into somebody and you did like 50 or 60% damage, tell your partner and let him know. If you tell him, he's going to be able to change the way he's going to shotgun battle against his opponent and go for the other guy instead. He'll go for the guy that's much more hurt, and it's going to be a higher chance to win the round. If you ignore that guy, he's going to heal, and your partner's going to be frustrated going against a 2v1. So remember that, guys. Unfortunately, guys, I'm not going to be able to talk about react shots and up A shots. The reason why is because since I'm a PC gamer, it's not going to look that good for me to talk about mouse to keyboard and how to react shot or up A shot. So I advise you to watch this famous YouTuber named Domez. He's an awesome guy. If you click one of these videos, how to react shot or how to up A, then pretty much you're going to be able to learn how to up A and react shot with the shotgun. So check his channel out. He has some awesome content, and he's going to be able to teach you how to be very effective with the Gnasher with the controller. So I advise you guys to do that. Now, guys, if you want to have a full understanding how to use how the Gnasher shotgun works, watch this video. It's very interesting. It's actually this guy from college and actually talks about how the shotgun works. So if you watch this video, you have a much more understanding, and hopefully it helps you become a more effective player with the shotgun plus in 2v2 boxes. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'm sorry this video is super long. I wanted to make it very detailed as much as I can for how to be very effective in 2v2 boxes. But anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, Red Dead 2 is right around the corner. I'll be recording the hell out of it, so I'm not going to be recording too much Gears of War for a little while until the Diamond Cog comes out. A lot of reasons also because this season is kind of sort of dead. It's really hard to find matches. Well, one reason is because I'm a PC gamer and a lot of people have crossplay off. But anyway, guys, once again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I was very detailed what I had to say. But anyway, I can't wait to play Red Dead 2. I will be recording that game in 4K and posting on YouTube. So hope you guys will enjoy that walkthrough. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up again and subscribe to my channel if you wish to see more content. But anyway, hope everyone's having a great day. Bye-bye.